When you play pretend, you don't have to be real.
Some bears live circus lives, but this bear, he's singing with the housewives. Hello!
I'm Hunter Harden.
And I'm Papa the Bear, and welcome to The Real Housebears.
So, you ready to get in this sprinter van of a podcast?
Oh, God.
Get it started today?
I'm never ready to get into a sprinter van.
They're haunted in Salt Lake City.
Oh my gosh. Like, there was one sprinter van trip this episode where it went okay, but then once they got back in,
it's not going to be good.
It's not going to be good. And I even told Heather, I was like, girl, y'all need to quit getting in sprinter vans.
It's deadly. And even Meredith was like, let's try to make this a good sprinter van experience.
Oh, no, it is not possible.
I don't think so.
But you know what is
That was a packed sprinter van, by the way.
Yeah, it really was.
It was a lot of
they got
housewives.
All the friends of, except for Angie H.
I was upset Angie H didn't come.
I was too.
Annoying.
And you I don't know, you probably didn't see, it's just recently kind of blow up on social media that apparently Angie H said that she was okay with not going and she didn't even really try to go, but then Whitney posted some text from Angie trying to go.
Dang, sketchy. Why is Whitney starting stuff?
I mean, it's kind of, it looks like, you know, people are switching teams. That's what what keeps Salt Lake City interesting is people keep switching teams.
A lot of team switching.
But you know who is on our team?
Who?
Two new people who are just about to be hashtag Housebears famous.
I'm very happy right now.
Yes, y'all, we got 2 new reviews. Thank you so much. It's a Christmas miracle. Jesus, Christmas.
Like, just when we're like, oh my God, we're so busy. And also, both of us have been under the weather this week. Mm-hmm. So we're just like, oh my gosh, we have so much to do. We have to get the podcast done. And oh my gosh. And then St. Nick sends us 2 new reviews after months and months and months of no new reviews, and since September
13th, we haven't had a new review.
I suddenly was no longer sick, you know, like once we got these reviews.
This will heal. This will heal.
This will heal.
Well, let's get this started then. How about I'll have him and him. A 5-star rating, cute,
Man.
and it was from Travis Roden.
Thank you, Travis.
Oh my God, thank you, Travis Roden. You're hashtag Housebears famous. Yes, I said it before you said it.
That's okay.
These guys have honestly gotten me through some rough times because I know that I can turn the Real Housebears on and listen to them talk about my favorite topic for an hour. Keep it up, smiley face.
Okay, cheers. Cheers.
Thank you, Travis.
And our second famous bear today is going to be Runtage.
Sure.
Runtage. Love, 5-star rating, cute. I just found you guys and love you. I had a hard time sleeping, so I went back and was listening to previous episodes, but that didn't work. I spent the whole time laughing with you guys. You are great.
Cheers. Here's to a new year. A new us.
Yay.
And that was our 80th rating.
We're all laughing together.
We sure are. Yeah, I don't think our podcast is a very sleepable podcast.
No. I mean, hopefully. I mean, I always, no matter how I feel coming into the hot closet, once we get into the hot closet and get to start talking about housewives, I'm like pumped and ready to go.
Yeah.
Hot Pockets.
We've also, speaking of other Bravo show, we've just recently started watching Family Karma. How do you feel about it?
Yeah.
You're not so much into it yet?
No, I'm not into it.
Not so much?
No.
Okay, I've been enjoying it.
I've
been enjoying it. But I also, like, have had time to, like, sit down and watch it and pay attention to it, and it's just been on kind of casually while you've been on. Okay, that's okay. You don't have to like it, but I'm enjoying it.
I do really enjoy Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, I'm glad that we found a new scripted show that we both like.
It was a show that you watched, and he put it on the other day, and I was laughing so hard at that principal. She was cracking me up.
She is so funny.
So we binge watched. We almost got to the final episode last night.
And there's also new episodes for season 2 that are already out too.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Abbott Elementary,
yes.
Which is not a reality show. It's a mockumentary.
Yes, it's scripted.
It's the one scripted show my husband listens to or watches.
That has been proven false.
Oh my gosh. Why don't you pull out your list that you stayed up all night making to prove me wrong? That you are not only a reality TV watcher, like you are the most spiteful, nasty bear I've ever met. You just cannot be wrong about anything.
Well, because
ever.
I'm not wrong about anything ever. I'm totally kidding.
You are
I'm totally
such a
kidding.
Lisa Barlow.
Lisa Barlow is an amazing human being.
I am wrong all the time.
You were going to post it online, too, just to prove me wrong, too. You are
I
such a
was
Lisa
not.
Barlow. Yeah, you
I
were.
was not going to post
Yeah,
it
you were.
online.
You had it all listed, written out, and it was a copy-paste situation.
Listen, you've given me a bad rap for watching too much reality TV for a very long time, and I was just trying to prove to you that I've evolved.
Is it ironic that I was giving you a hard time about watching reality TV shows on our podcast about a reality TV show?
Yes, that's probably. Well, you know, I'm not having a yacht of fun talking about this.
I'm having a yacht of fun right
totally
now.
kidding.
It's fun. It's a
kidding.
yacht of fun.
It is a yacht of fun. You're a yacht of fun.
You're a yacht of fun. Yeah, so sorry everybody, we're a day late, but let's get into this.
But
you
actually,
guys
you know-
do realize Corey is Santa,
Yeah,
right?
so I posted that, y'all. I have totally the Santa Claused myself.
Yeah. Today he came out of the shower and he's like, gosh, look at how curly my beard is today for some reason. And I was like, the change is happening. It's like a werewolf change, but it's from a bear to a Santa.
Like, seriously, since I posted that post yesterday saying, we're not saying that Santa and Papa the Bear are the same person, but you've never seen them in the same place.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I got out of the shower today and my beard felt like it had grown an inch and was curlier than it has ever been before. Well, those are actually kind of cute.
I don't know if you were I don't know if you're awake or talking in your sleep last night, but you just said out randomly, he watches you when you're sleeping. And I was like, ooh, that's tingle.
And
That's scary.
I don't know how possibly my belly just keeps getting bigger and bigger each day.
Yes, ma'am. I love it.
So
Santa's here,
I
everybody.
feel like I have Santa Claus to myself. I'm like Tim Allen without the plastic surgery.
Who is your favorite played Santa on TV?
Who is my favorite?
Mine
Santa?
is Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell can do no wrong. His beard is so GD, hot and handsome. He does a singing bit in the Chronicles of Christmas, which I can't get into. But the rest of it, I could get into all of it.
You're gonna have to take that one up with your daddy.
Yeah, he is very sexy.
I want to get in that Santa Claus suit.
Yeah, that's your ultimate Santa fantasy.
And also Kurt Russell is also my beard god. Like,
I mean,
I love his beards throughout time is like epic.
You know what? I mean, who is my favorite Santa that I want to get down with? Or just my favorite Santa, are you asking?
Whatever.
Because clearly yours is your favorite Santa you want to get down with.
Well, of course. I don't have a favorite Santa. I'm like, oh, he played a good Santa. No, he's a hot Santa.
I don't know. I guess I can't think
Miracle on
of
31st Street. You are such a slut.
We'll just go with that. We'll just go with that because I can't think of another one right now.
I do have all my Santas categorized from hottest to least.
Do you?
Yeah, I would do them all. But
What about the little animated one from the Rudolph?
oh, he's like number 5
claymation?
right now.
But what about Yukon Cornelius?
Oh yeah, of course. Like
I
he's
would get down
definitely
with
yeah.
Yukon
Oh yeah, of
Cornelius.
course. Are you crazy?
But
Don't be
you
stupid.
probably are more into Abominable.
Either one. I could go with both of them. Do it at the same time.
Just fix his teeth and let's get at it.
Freeze me and then ice pick me out. Yeah.
You're so stupid.
You've left your street smarts at the door.
This is a yacht of fun.
Okay, I don't even know what we're talking about anymore. Is this a Housewives podcast?
It is a reality podcast TV show review.
But you know what? Why we're not so anxious to talk about this episode is because we're not in it.
That's why I called it the Sprinterman episode, because I'm like, whatever. I don't care about this episode.
Why does this episode even exist? We're not in, I think we might have been in a flashback.
I half paid attention the whole time, so.
You're like, I know.
I didn't see a hot daddy. I didn't see a hot bear in there. I didn't see a hot cub in there. I didn't see that mustached man.
Yeah, so what was worth watching, really? I'm just kidding.
This is ridiculous.
Well, especially it starts off so somberly with Jen Shaw's 3 months until her trial, and we just see
Which hasn't it been bumped back 2 times since
1,000
then?
times, 1,000 times. But we just get those flashbacks of her getting arrested last season while she's putting on her eyelashes, and she's taking her medicine and her antidepressants. And she was doing well for a while once, dealing with her dad's death, and now she's obviously not doing so well. Now, do you think that the sentencing has been pushed back until after the reunion intentionally?
I feel like they're doing it for multiple reasons that I found out. Well, I didn't find out, but I came to the conclusion watching it. Is, for one, I think they're trying to make her run out of money by keeping it going for longer because she has to retain all those lawyers over and over, which she mentioned. And two, what better way to get on camera somebody's actions and who they are as a person than on a reality TV show?
Right, yeah. So
And
I
I mean,
think they're just waiting
they're just
until the season is finished.
I can only imagine how many scenes are going to be shown from the Real Housewives at court.
I know. I wonder.
And it makes me really nervous because it's defamation of character on her own terms. Like, she's doing it to herself.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not going to be good for her character.
I mean, they've subpoenaed footage for other ones before, I believe.
There's nothing stopping them.
Yeah.
There's no, that's what, yeah. So it's very rough. And like, other people are showing how careless she is with money and throwing people's valuables in the water and stuff. And people are not happy because she's at one point really sad that has no money and like her son's not going to be able to go to medical school, blah, blah, blah. And then cut to, I mean, her nails this episode look like $1,000.
Well, and also consider that it's not going to give her a chance to tell her side of the story until after the season is over.
Yeah.
So Jen will actually get to tell her side of the story at all until the season is already over.
I don't...
Because, you know, after her sentencing, she's going to come out and completely say that she actually wasn't guilty, but it was easier to do a guilty plea than to fight this impossible case.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Jen Shaw.
I love Jen Shaw. I love Jen Shaw.
It sucks because she's like, you know, the mama bear of the podcast.
Listen, if she's not on the next season, it's going to be strange, but these friends of are stepping up.
Yeah, this
Dana
episode
has been a slow burn.
This episode has been of all of the friends of, which is really irritating why we're not in it.
All right. Well, I do want to go into Beaumont Bakery and Cafe. We've been looking for a good bakery since we've moved here.
Yes, and I would love to try it, especially Heather Gay said it was her favorite thing.
So here's the deal. They show up with food already there. Don't tell me that they weren't all already there, had already ordered their food, and then production made them go back outside to film their entrances.
Even the drinks were already ordered.
Yeah. Don't tell me they texted Angie H their orders and she ordered for everyone.
Because it's very rare. You always see the person coming up and be like, what do you want to order?
Yeah, and production refuses to not film an entrance.
That's true.
So Dana tells everyone about the phone call not being invited to San Diego, and clearly Angie H wasn't invited either.
Ouch.
But how brave of it is it for Meredith to just invite Dana anyway?
I know. I felt that was kind of out of character for her.
And how brave is it for Dana to be like, okay, I'll come.
And listen, that they're fighting for that snowflake. There's three women right now fighting for a snowflake.
Oh, it looks like Angie H is in last place. When we haven't even heard a word from Dana hardly this whole season so far.
Mm-hmm. But you know, she's starting already.
Yeah, she's been a slow burn. She's been simmering. So somebody just turn the heat up.
Yeah, and she says Jen's a bully, which she obviously has not spent enough time with Jen.
Yeah,
because Jen is a bully, but it's endearing sometimes.
Like you kind of understand where she's coming from, and I hate to make. Oh my God, we are apologists.
We are apologists, and we're also like when they're talking about like, do we not want to rock the boat with Jen? I don't want to rock the boat with Jen.
And plus, it's never been aimed at us, so it's easy for us to say.
Oh yeah, of course.
But obviously, other people, Heather Gay and others have.
But I'm not going to bring anything up to Jen Shaw herself just by us. I don't want to rock the boat, because she could cut us out easily. We don't have an end on her friendship.
Well, and nonetheless, let's go during Ramadan.
Yes.
Clearly,
that's the time to go hang out with Jen.
But you know, you can even tell through this scene that Jen really does seem to be kind of like in a more spiritual place. Like, you can see a piece about her and she feels centered. It's like, whoa, what's weird? That's what's going on
because, like, the last time you saw her was getting out of the pool, pissed off because she had to talk to Dana.
Yeah, and Myrna's like, yes,
yeah,
I did it. Found the short.
This is it.
I found the time warp where Jen Shaw is.
It's the only time in any kind of universe, multiverse, where it's Zen Jen.
Right. Yes. So back at the bakery, Dana is like, y'all are okay with that. Speaking of being Jen apologist, she's like, y'all seem to be okay with Jen's behavior, and I ain't
speaking
into
up.
it. And Heather's like, well, you know what? I'm not so much into it anymore either.
I feel devastated.
Jen wants me to consider her feelings, but she doesn't consider my feelings about Angie H.
God, I could only imagine what Jen Shaw would have been like back in the old days as a queen.
Well, I've just
The
been worried.
loyalty or burn in hell.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, that's all it is.
And then I just all of a sudden saw Jen Shaw in a Queen of Hearts outfit.
Yeah. With the corpse of all the people that denied her
Oh my gosh.
below her feet.
I will burn you alive.
One of my favorite moments in the musical The Book of Mormon is the Turn It Off number.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing.
When Mormons are like, hey, if you're gay, just turn it off and ignore it.
Yeah, put it in a little box, put it in the back of your brain, and, turn it off.
Yeah.
It's as easy as that.
I mean, they even have a verse like, Dad beats Mom, makes me sad, but turn it off.
Sisters dying of cancer, turn it off. It's like a light switch.
That was beautiful.
Thank you. Oh my God.
So Heather is very much a turn it off kind of person.
I wrote that's the Mormon mentality right there.
She likes to compartmentalize, but you know what? I'm very much a compartmentalizer as well.
Kind of.
Heather, yeah.
You either over compartmentalize it or you just spill it all, too much of it out.
I can't remember that.
I'm adorable.
So Meredith asked Jen how she's like doing in general, and we just talked about how the trial keeps getting pushed back. It's costing more and more money. This could be $200,000 going towards the kids' education. So I'm sponsoring a trip.
I know. You listen. She's spending money faster than she could ever make it right now. If I was so worried about money, I wouldn't give away a $5,000 necklace because I couldn't get it open with my fingernails. Right? Isn't that what happened?
Yeah.
She gave it to her because she couldn't open it with her nails.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I need to hang out with Jen more. I just need to be around her all the time. Like, I'll take it. Like,
Sure, I'll wear it.
I'll wear it.
I'll wear it, girl.
I don't even have a $5,000 wedding ring.
The shade of it all. Well, you just lost the title of CEO of Fun.
No. Listen, I'll give it to Meredith.
Meredith is the CEO.
She isn't like trying really hard, but like, how could you right now?
No. I mean, and Jen really normally is the CEO of Fun.
Yeah.
She really is. So Meredith finally brings up bringing Dana. And, of course, Jen Shaw caves after a sip of her tea.
She's like, you're only doing this because it's Ramadan, right?
Right. Meanwhile, Heather's like, I don't want to go on this trip, guys. Please don't make me go on this trip. I don't want to go on this trip.
You guys, you could tell when Heather Gay's really upset because she isn't even touching her food.
True. That's true. And that's not even shade.
And that's not a
the
shade thing. That's like, if I'm upset, I can't eat either.
Yeah.
And Heather Gay, has no bones. She'll eat bread
Yeah, she
on
doesn't
Andy Cohen
care.
show.
Yeah, she doesn't
She don't give
care.
a fuck.
Yeah, but then all the flashbacks of literally everyone in the cast being against Heather right now, except for Meredith. But you know what? At least we get a good packing montage.
Pack it up. Pack it up montage. Pack it up montage.
Lisa Barlow packs like we do.
Shoes. Listen, if you have outfits of different colors, like, you have to bring those shoes that are going to match. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, she probably has one more suitcase than we do because we're not going to pay for it.
When I travel overnight to these gigs and stuff, I bring a big checked bag and then my carry-on because I have shoes, my own pillow, and a fan that I bring too. I am Kathy Hilton.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Are you bringing your fan?
Of course I am.
Yes, you are. What about the shady moment when Meredith found that spare change and she's like, look, we're richer than Lisa.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah, we still haven't let go of that, have we?
No, we have not.
So Jen and Angie K are like planning the San Diego party, so it's going to be a Greek and Tongan theme party. How do those two things go together?
It's going to be a very aromatic atmosphere with all those types of foods.
Oh, yeah.
Like Greek food it's not smelly, it's strong. I mean, I could only imagine what other food is like.
I have to go on the stupid tangent for just a minute.
Okay.
You know, in like school, when you have those traveling performance groups that do performances about loving yourself or getting along with people, or do you know what I'm talking about? Like just little theater groups that go to school and they do little skits about getting along with people.
Yes, in elementary school, I think I remember that.
Whenever someone mentions anything Greek, I always go back to this. I can't believe this is probably 6th grade. I'm 50 years old. Okay. And I still remember this. That they did this song about getting to know people who are different than you. And this one girl went to her Greek friend's house and they had stuffed grape leaves. And there was a whole song about stuffed grape leaves in their little thing. And I just remember going, it was good. It was delicious. I want to have some now. And then I go, stuffed grape leaves. Stuffed grape leaves.
It's like a bad infomercial.
I've
never heard that before.
It never left me.
Is that a real thing, though?
Stuffed grape leaves? Yeah, you can even, in some stores, you can even buy them. Yeah.
I've never heard of that in my life.
But I mean, this has been what, 40 years that I still think about this thing I heard one time.
My 6th grade memory is completely different than yours. Mine is watching a survival video with 4 teenagers, 2 guys, 2 girls, and their boat crashed, and to not die of hypothermia, they had to strip down to their underwear and cuddle together to get warmth. And I remember the guy in his whitey tighties, and I was like, he's hot. I was like, okay, I guess I really am gay.
Always has to go back to that. That's it.
I think I've said that story like 3 times on this podcast.
Well, maybe stuffed grape leaves is
your whitey tighties. Oh my God. If I start eating like stuffed grape leaves in front of you, you get turned on.
Maybe.
You are disgusting. You are such a slut.
So, at the Salt Lake City airport.
Stuffed grape leaves. Stuffed grape leaves. That's going to be stuck in my head all day. And the way you dance too. Stuffed grape leaves. Stuffed grape leaves.
See, once again, we were like, nothing happened this episode. It's going to be short. Well, at the Salt Lake City airport, where I proposed to my husband.
Brag much, jeez.
All the ladies with a very inexpensive ring.
You are so nasty.
All of the ladies started arriving, and Dana's like, oh, crap. No one on my team is here yet. And there's Jen Shaw.
I hate that uncomfortableness.
She wasn't even subtle about it. She literally just turned her back and got on her phone.
What else do you do? You stand there awkwardly?
Make small talk. You're on a TV show. You're getting ready to go on a trip with these women. Yeah.
So, Jen, how's the trial?
I mean, just like, good morning, Jen.
Hair looks fierce today, girl.
Yes, I miss the braids.
Love this outfit. Cute.
Or does she have braids? I don't remember.
I don't think she does.
No.
You love Jen and braids.
Yes, Jen and braids. Dana finally gets a confessional wearing some serious neck jewelry.
But her room, it looks like it's a fake background for like a hotel. Like hotel preview. With the blinds down and stuff. It's just weird.
It is a weird background. So this...
Step your background up, girl.
I don't know if she has any control over that. Well, poor Heather, it's not going to be a good omen on this trip when you can't even get your suitcases up the escalator.
I love it how it just goes down and she just stands there. She's like, well.
Yeah. Well, don't make it up. Don't make it up. Certainly.
Somebody's going to have to get up these escalators at some point and grab them. I'll just wait at the top.
Meanwhile, Whitney's like, yay, we're going to California.
San Diego, here we come.
She's like, can next season come so we could travel abroad?
Right. But I love San Diego.
Listen, San Diego.
And the place that they end up staying is the best place they've stayed so far.
And San Diego is better than paradise, in my opinion.
I love it.
I love San Diego.
So I'm all into it. So Angie K has secured this house.
Yes, this is her friend's house.
So on the way there in the Sprinter van, here's where it gets started.
Oh, gosh.
Angie K tells everyone about the house that she has secured, and all of a sudden you even hear like a boom in the music.
Yes.
Letting you know
That it has struck a nerve.
Right.
Yeah.
That was, yes, exactly. So Meredith is like, y'all, I've been named the CEO of Fun, and I'm going to enforce the rules.
And I think even Jen Shaw's like irritated about that too. She's like, why did I give her that title? That's my title.
But not a bad Sprinter ride. We
It's
made
not-
it.
it's not really
we
bad.
Made it.
Yeah.
We got the first sting.
With so many people on that, so many personalities in the same Sprinter van and no big blow-ups.
And the only bitches can be fun bitches.
A fun bitch is you say you with your titties out. That's a fun bitch.
Yeah, if you're going to say F you to somebody, have it with your tits out. That's
You absolutely should. That's how I do it. But yeah, the house is stunning. Angie K is taking everyone on a tour of the house, and everyone's even Whitney, everyone's confused. Do they not know? They're like, why is Angie seeming like the host? But I'm like, because she knows this house.
This is her friend's house that she's been to.
Yeah.
Of course she's going to show you around the house.
And, okay, fine, Jen Shaw might be hosting the event, but I got the house. you know? Yeah, I'm
This is my hookup for y'all. Jen, you didn't have to pay for this. This is the hookup.
Oh, but then not giving Jen Shaw the master bedroom.
That's where it starts. That's where you really can see she cannot hold in her feelings.
Jen's not even gone on a trip with these women and not got the primary room.
Yeah, so this is very irritating.
I'm trying to get master bedroom out of my language. I know.
Yeah,
that.
I know. I just found
primary
it.
room.
I mean, when we went to your Airbnb, I was like, oh, I guess we get the master bedroom. I was like, you can't say that anymore. I was like, I guess we can't. Like, I just didn't think about that. So it's just something primary bedroom.
Yes.
The main bedroom.
Yes.
The big bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the bedroom with the tub.
So Jen addresses everyone to like get things started, and Angie K starts laughing in the middle of her trying to start her speech.
Yeah, this not Angie. What are you doing? It's like, you know those like videos of like people trying to go out and touch big wildlife in the middle of like going to touch up deer or a big moose or something, and you're just waiting for it to just like snap back, and then it does happen. I'm like, you are like hitting a wild moose with a stick right on the face.
Do you think
Angie.
she's oblivious? Do you think she's just like, ha ha ha, let's go. Yeah, we're just having fun. Do you think she's oblivious to all of the obvious like?
She's been friends with her for 20 years. How can you not know who Jen Shaw's like? What she's like?
Well, Jen. That was the last straw.
Yeah, that was it.
You're going to be laughing during my moment.
Don't you talk
You're going
while
to bring
I'm
the attention
talking.
back to you again.
Mm-hmm. Don't you dare bring me tepid water.
That's the cardinal sin. And pours her champagne on Angie K's head. And with that, let's pause and go refill our drinks so I can pour mine on yours. No, you look beautiful today.
Do I have to do my hairography again?
No.
Oh my God, hairography.
Don't mess it up. All of us so perfect.
Honey,
all right,
it
bye.
just falls like
bye.
this.
Bye.
Bye.
I want a drink that tastes as good as your boobs look.
This is Heather Gay from The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, and you're listening to the Real Housebears podcast.
Stuffed grape leaves. Stuffed grape leaves. I want some. I'll have some. Stuffed grape leaves.
I'm just waiting for some little Grecian goddesses to come out and feed me grapes.
Yeah, during the break, I even remember the choreography. I'm not kidding you. It's so weird that it burned in my head for my whole life. But I even remember the choreography that they did, and I did it for Hunter during the break.
Like, he remembers all of it.
I just literally saw it one time, but that was like the chorus. So it was repeated, 2 or 3 times.
I wonder what they were called.
Oh, I cannot even imagine. And then in high school, I auditioned for a similar team. It wasn't musical, but it was like a drama team about dealing with suicide and dealing with serious issues. And I didn't make it.
Like a nightmare.
I went from hoping that someday I could sing about stuffed grape leaves too being turned down.
Stuffed grape leaves.
And now I'm a housewife.
Yeah. Stuffed grape leaves.
So when Jen pours the champagne on her head, Angie K goes, "Are you serious?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm serious."
Yeah, I'm serious. Strike one. That she was not playing around.
She wasn't serious about having a good time. She was serious about, shut up. This is my time. Right?
Jen just can't hide her feelings.
But then she's like, "No. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't take a joke. Look, I'll do it
Look,
to me.
I'll pour it over my head too.
It's
Look,
time
it's fine.
that we have fun."
We have like 3 hours to get ready. You're stupid. This is the fun house, stupid.
If I really thought that Jen meant for us to all like laugh and have a good time about it, I would be like, haha, Jen Shaw. But she was...
No, it's obvious.
For a moment, she was mad, and now she has to cover it up.
Because she overdid it.
Yeah. So...
But once again, not a single one of those women said a single thing.
No.
They all just sat back and were like, ooh,
No.
that's embarrassing.
So I think they go like choose their rooms, and Lisa Barlow goes with Angie K to her room with her, and Jen Shaw goes to Whitney's room, and Jen is just insistent that she was like trying to lighten the mood.
I'm sorry, I thought I could joke around with you.
But Lisa, this is a very light Lisa Barlow episode. There wasn't a whole lot of Lisa Barlow in this episode, but she's embarrassed for herself for not standing up to Jen Shaw.
Yes, because that would be a great time to say that wasn't cool or something.
And Angie K is like, "Yeah, thanks for talking to me now. Let me tell you everything."
Here we go. We've been friends for 20 years. I'm going to say all of this on camera.
Yes, and so she spills that she not only hosted the Space for Cherie's party, but did every detail of it and
paid for it.
Now, here's the deal. We see lots of flashbacks of Angie K going through all of the preparation of the party. So she was totally into hosting.
Yeah.
The money situation, I don't know. According to Jen Shaw, if you agree to host a party in your home, then you're paying for it. But $15,000, but Jen Shaw did that. Jen Shaw did that for Meredith. So is it a given for people with that kind of wealth that you do that?
It seems like
Is
it.
$15,000 an affordable birthday present?
It feels like they throw money away around like that all the time.
I mean, I think that's part of the problem why Jen isn't where she is right now. So she spills that it was $15,000, and she just rattles off she works for her snowflake this week.
She sure does. This is the first time I've noticed Angie K.
Yeah, she's like, "I could have bought my daughter a horse with that."
Which I did. Jesus. I mean, these people that have a lot of wealth do not want to feel like they're poor. Ever. Do not attempt to make me look like I'm poor. I can afford anything.
Or don't make me look disrespected in general.
I don't know.
Don't make me look disrespected. And so Heather...
And then I just love it that outside, you hear Jen is like, "If you're going to get mad that I pour a drink on your head, when you're going to get ready anyways." I was like, oh my God, Jen. The rationality that comes out of your head is just gold. I don't even know how you connect any of this.
Oh, because it works.
It's great. This is why I don't want to get on Jen's bad side, because I can't argue with her. Like, I don't want to argue with Jen.
No, I just want to have a good time.
Yeah, just have fun with me, Jen. I'm not going to talk about anything crazy. Pour a drink in my head. I'll get upset.
I'll give you a $15,000 party. I don't care.
Hey, we haven't had a wedding ceremony yet, housewives, ladies.
But Dana is nervous. Dana's like, "Heather, you're not speaking up for anyone against Jen Shaw." You can tell Dana is not into Jen Shaw. But Heather is kind of just like, "Listen, as long as the focus isn't on me."
I'm kind of feeling good right now.
Yeah, I hope someone else is showing their
Dana,
ass.
you obviously have not felt the wrath of Jen Shaw yet.
Right.
If you want to blindly just go right in front of that bullet, go ahead.
Or any of these.
Because I've done it already.
I mean, it's everyone against Heather right now, and she knows it.
And Heather's been wanting just to have fun because she's so stressed out about her life right now. And she's just like, I don't care who's fighting right now as long as it's not on me.
She knows it's not going to be fun. She knows.
Yeah.
She's on the outs with everyone on this trip except for Dana. Well, and Meredith.
And Meredith, yeah.
Where's Angie H when you need her?
Right.
Jen comes in for a moment and asks Heather, so Heather and Dana are talking. Heather's like,
Just pick your battles wisely. It's my advice.
pick your battles, be careful.
Girl, you realize you weren't even allowed to come on this trip and you're a guest of. I wouldn't rock the boat for a second.
Right. But let's get ready for the boat.
Can you call a yacht a boat?
I mean, I just did. I just did.
Floating vessel?
I just did. It's nothing more than a sprinter van on open waters, Heather Gay said.
A yacht, in my opinion, is just a sprinter van on open water.
So,
Thicker than a Snickers, heavier than a Chevy. Heavy like a Chevy. I don't know why that just popped into my head.
what was that from?
That was from last night on Abbott.
Oh, on
Abbott Elementary School.
Yeah, that was so random.
I'm sorry,
You
you guys.
apologize for that.
I apologize. That was
An outburst.
that was a tangent, I guess, what you'll call it.
It was a shock to me.
But that's what I call Corey's Weekend D. Thicker than a Snickers and heavy like a Chevy. Yay! It's a Christmas time. Let's talk about Corey's Weekend D.
No, that was so random. Out of nowhere. What is wrong with you?
I told you this is the Sprinter Van episode.
Well, they get ready for the yacht, and Angie K is like, if I don't get this whole stick of eyeliner on my eye, I am not going to be yacht ready.
That's so random.
She was like, she already had a whole face full of eyeliner, and she's still in the mirror, just putting on more eyeliner. I'm like, girl.
Maybe it's like a therapy for her or something.
It's like
Relaxes her.
Sutton's roller. So the ladies meet in the kitchen for a moment before they leave, and Angie K, Lisa Barlow, and Dana are chatting in one group, while Whitney, Meredith, and Jen Shaw are in the other, and Heather is enjoying her space in her lonely cabana.
Yes.
Not lonely for her. She's thrilled.
No.
So we flash back to Angie K calling her husband, and she's like, Jen has been accused of swindling people out of their money, and I feel like she's just swindled us out of our money. I was like, there with that 20-year relationship.
I was gonna.
Sure.
There is no way you could dig yourself out of that one, Angie. Yeah, you just bit the hand that was feeding you.
Yeah. Yikes. So the ladies are getting on the Sprinter van, going to the yacht. Everyone's making fun of Lisa Barlow's spray tan. Just like on Watch What Happens Live.
Well, I mean, that's the way if I'm wearing white, I can guarantee you within the first 10 minutes of me wearing it, I'm going to get something marked on it. So I don't own anything white.
But I love it when they called Lisa Barlow out for it on Watch What Happens Live. She's like, I love getting spray tan. I'm not going to stop.
So what if they're orange? Orange hands, B?
She's like, I'm a gangster. You're not going to tell me to stop my spray tan.
I went and got a Diet Coke after.
Spray tan for life.
So everyone's really light and fun for a minute, and then all of a sudden it gets silence and the music changed.
Ooh, the Sprinter van is now a tension van.
And Whitney, thank you, Whitney.
Yeah,
But
it's not gonna be a trip
I bet you
without
Whitney
Whitney.
Rose is so thankful for this episode because she's had some great one-liners in her confessionals, but otherwise she is out of the spotlight right now.
Yeah, but she's like, well, obviously there needs a discussion needs to be had.
Yes.
Come on, can we do this?
She's like, you guys quit expecting me to be the pot stirrer.
Stop making me the Nancy Drew of everything.
But I think we have a conversation that you all need to have.
Listen, your strengths are your strengths, Whitney.
Listen.
Enjoy them,
That's
and
what we love
they're
you for.
endearing.
Yes. So Angie K and Jen Shaw get into it. Angie's like, I did not think it was funny. And we have, what is it with Salt Lake City? Everyone raise your hand.
It's a democracy
Raise
all
your
the
hand
time.
if you think that someone did something.
Raise your hands if you think Lisa has any friends. Raise your hand if you think Dana has any friends.
Like, so weird.
Let's take a poll.
It's so weird.
But, I mean, nobody raises their hand to say that was funny.
Angie is not buying that this was a joke. And then she says in front of everyone that she paid for Cherie's party.
Yeah.
The camera is out of focus a lot because Dana's hat is in the way. I bet
You
your
kept
producers
saying
were
that.
so effing mad.
Oh, I bet.
I bet
The
you they
editors?
were furious.
The editors were probably
because there
upset.
were some clips where just Jen Shaw and Heather looked like they were in another dimension. They were so dirty. But Angie just kind of goes on and on and on about what a good friend she's been for Jen and what she's paid for. And Jen's like, yeah, but don't act like I didn't give you a $5,000 necklace.
Cut to it, and it's literally, is that right? That she... I'm trying to really think that this is really it.
She said something along the lines of...
That she couldn't get it open with her nails, so she's going to give it to her.
Yeah, she came in walking in wearing it. So it wasn't like in a gift.
Okay. I just needed to make sure that's
Jen
really right.
She was just reaching for whatever she could use.
That was...
Actually, I hate to say it, but Angie K kind of slaughters Jen through this scene.
I hate it.
Jen really doesn't have much to come back from, because obviously she probably...
And then Jen, like... You've done so much for me as a friend. What have you done for me as a friend? I'm like, she just kind of listed that off just earlier. Everything that she's been doing as a good friend.
But Jen's like, yeah, well, you don't host a party. Say you want to host a party for someone and expect them to pay for it. So, you won. You won.
Okay.
I mean, you did it for Meredith, so therefore everyone should do it for you.
Well, what else are you going to say?
Listen, I would totally do it if I could afford it. I'm sure you couldn't.
I would give books to the children that need it in schools. That's what I would do.
Thank you, Dolly.
Jesus, thank you right now.
Oh, Lord, help us all.
With sunglasses
So Jenna's worked up walking towards the yacht. And she's like crying for 1 minute. And then she goes, I'm okay. And then she starts crying again.
And everyone's like, maybe this isn't the best time to bring up anything. Let's just have fun. Remember? Fun time.
Meredith is able to calm her down for a second.
Fun. Remember? Fun.
They have 2 DJs for a party of 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that's the way they roll.
I think it's more of like a couple.
I know.
It looked like a boring
girl. I was like, we don't need 2 DJs for this few people. But Heather's like, hey, Cup. Hey, Cup.
Yes, Heather Gay.
I would be sad if she didn't flirt with him.
Captain Drew. And she's like, let the ship go down if it means I have to hold on to a door with Captain Drew. He's so funny.
Listen, I hate it when she doesn't have someone to flirt with.
I know. I always wish there's just a big old tall mammoth man at any of these events for her to flirt with. She loves a big guy.
And we love her.
We do. You guys do love her.
So Jen and Meredith are off to the side, and Jen's going on and on. I could have my party anywhere. We could have had it at Rice Eccles Stadium.
Oh my God.
We could have had this party at Rice Eccles Stadium if we wanted. But Angie just wanted hosts. She just wanted to host.
And listen, I don't think I was going to get through this episode without hearing Jen Shaw threatening to drown somebody in water or making them thrown off a boat. She loves to threaten that. I love it.
Where you probably didn't even notice this, but I was a little distracted because you know how sometimes, like when they film their confessionals, they'll wear the same outfit for multiple filmings. Like they have to take pictures so they can recreate the same hair and recreate the same makeup. Mm-hmm. They did not recreate the same makeup for Heather Gay and this black outfit with the open shoulder.
I can't
I
tell.
was so distracted by it because her face looked, wearing the same outfit, same hair, face looked completely different.
I can't tell. Because looks aren't important to me.
No, I would just notice that, I mean, the makeup difference was just startling to me.
God, is this episode almost over?
It is, actually. That's the end. We are at the end.
Okay, well, Jen basically is now F you to Angie.
Also, wait, Meredith in the lavender dress. They didn't recreate her makeup either, I noticed.
Send a letter to Bravo.
I am.
I mean...
I'm going to lodge an official complaint.
There's like this effing guy has listed so many complaints about this episode.
It all just boils down to us not being in it.
Well, I think I'm hitting my breaking point.
Well, it's time to go. It's time to go. We finished.
Before I throw anybody off of this GD yacht.
Yes.
Before I have a microphone blow up.
Then follow us on our social media, y'all. Yeah. Look how curly my beard is today. On Facebook and Instagram, we are The Real Housebears. On Twitter, we are Real Housebears. And you can email us at therealhousebears@gmail.com.
You could watch us on Spotify and YouTube, and you could listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you want to be #HousebearsFamous, leave us a cute little rating and a nice little review. A 5-star rating, not cute. 5-star rating and a neat little review on Apple Podcasts. And we will talk about you on air and make you #HouseBears famous. That was this Sprinter van needs to stop.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Let's do a sound check. Oh, there you go. And a video check.
Little bit of a video check.
There we go. A lot better.
Jeez.
Oh.
I feel my bags under my eyes are terrible.
Oh my god.
This light is like highlighting it. Get it?
You need to go moisturize before we start?
I'm just going to hold my face back like this.
Okay, I think it's a great idea.
Okay.